Hi folks, Dan Dale here, Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell diesel trucks mostly of all shape, form, and description. And today we've got one that we really like. It's a 2013 Ford F350 Lariat, four-wheel drive. It is an F350 single rear wheel. Got the 6.7 power stroke diesel. Pretty much loaded. I'm gonna walk you around it, show you under the hood, then take you on a test drive. So let's start walking around it. Not really a whole lot to nitpick on this truck. The body's straight. Grill got one little spot on it, but not a big deal. A couple little rock pecks, that's about all you can nitpick on it. It's got a brand new set of tires. I mean brand new. Got a leveling kit on it, so it sits right. Nice set of wheels. Does have the tow mirrors, and you can see they both fold in just like they should. Fold back out. Leather steering wheel's in great shape, not torn or ripped. Just a tiny bit of wear, not a big deal. Does have the heated and cooled power seats up front, automatic headlights, has the memory settings. This truck came from Texas, so you definitely don't have to worry about rust, corrosion, anything like that. Power sliding rear window that does work. 110 volt and 12 volt power. Let's see. They cleaned underneath the seats. Oh, they wiped it off. These are lock-in storage compartments. Now there's two separate compartments, or you can remove that divider for one big compartment. Even has an extra power outlet in it. So, you know, maybe you got a battery box or a portable air compressor to keep charged. It's handy. Of course, you can look in the cab corners, the bottom of the doors. No rust, no rot. Even behind the gas cap is clean. That's, if they've had paint work, that's where you're going to see it. You can see the front of the bed, arrow straight. Nobody's rammed their four-wheeler or stuff in it. Bed's super clean, super nice. It does have the extra leaf for the tow package, so or you can hook whatever you want to this truck. If you want to add a turnover ball, you can. Walking around it, got the rear parking sensors, got the oversized hitch, plus it's got the sleeve in it. You look down the sides, like I said, arrow straight. In here, everything's good. It's got a bigger than stock exhaust, but it's not loud. We'll talk about it more when we do the test drive part. But you can see headliner's nice. I don't know how well it'll show up on this camera, but it's nice. Carpet's not filthy and nasty. Seats, all the leather's in good shape. Armrests in good shape. Does have the manuals, does have the spare tire key, so you don't have to worry about that. All in all, just a super clean truck, and an F350, not a 250, a 350. But anyway, now I'm going to show you under the hood, then we'll take it for a spin. Okay, now we're under the hood. I'm going to show you a couple things before we get going. First of all, we don't clean under hoods, obviously. So a little dusty, a little dirty, but the big thing is not covered in oil and stuff, not leaking anything. You can see the hot side pipe's been upgraded with the, I think that's the H&S pipe. Pretty expensive setup, but it removes the failure point in the truck. Main thing I want to show you though is under this cap you can see, I mean, I don't even see a wisp of smoke, although smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. The main thing is you see, set the cap down, it doesn't blow off. That means there's no blow by. Blow-by is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. Not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. So anyway, now we're going to hop in, take it for a spin. Okay, now we're in the truck. I'm going to show you a few things before we get on the road. First of all, auto dimming rear view mirror. Let me slide this. See the sliding rear window does work. 2 sets of sunglasses holders. We won't be needing that. 4-wheel drive. Now you can see that only the rear wheels are blue, but I'll switch it to 4-wheel drive, and you can see they're all blue. Now I'll switch it back. It does have hill descent control and traction control. Built-in trailer brake controller. Upfitter switches, like if you want to add extra lights or whatever. Another 110 volt plug. Like we showed you, automatic headlights, fog lights. Oh, let me show you. The mirrors go in and out as well when you're towing. You can run them out. It's all electric and all that stuff works. Now, one thing I do like, you see the 1 through 6 on the right of the screen. See, I can lock out gears. Like if you're towing, you're in a traffic jam, you don't want it shifting first, second, lock out down to first. Or like if you're on the highway and you don't want it shifting in and out of 6, lock out 6. So now you have 1 through 5 available. Or I'll put it back on 6, or I can turn it off and just let the truck do it at once. But I like to leave it right there. Plus, you can see what gear it's in. Now there are a lot of little features on this truck. There's apps, show you like your trailer's hooked up. Gauges, shows you the oil temp, trans temp, compass heading, all that good stuff is built in. Has navigation. Now if you pay extra for the Sirius Travel Link, you can have like weather radar overlaid over the map, like green for rain, stuff like that. And if you have it and you have a destination set in the computer here, if there's like a wreck or something, it'll let you know and say, do you want to route around it or whatever. It'll do all that for you. It's pretty handy feature. Now you can also do your phone, do the heated and cooled seats. See, I heat the seat on the passenger side, turn it off. Of course, you got all different kinds of entertainment, AM, FM, Sirius. You can play off your phone. There's an SD card slot up here, USB, and there's those red, white, and yellow hookups like for a game system, AV inputs. But I'll leave it on the Sirius most of the time. Automatic climate. One thing I like about 250s and 350s, everything's not on the screen, so you can reach down, turn a knob, hit a button. That's way easier to do when you're driving than try and fiddle around and hit a touch screen in just the right spot. So I like that. You'll have to excuse my shaky camera work. I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other, and so even though the video may come out a little shaky, rest assured the truck itself has a great ride and drive. And one thing you can take away from these giant bumps I'm hitting is that it's tight. There's no, what am I trying to say? No thunks, no bangs, no rattles. All that's good on it. Doesn't pull to the left or right. Doesn't vibrate or pull when you hit the brakes. All that does like it's supposed to do. And you know, even though it's got the pipe on it, the camera's not hiding any noise. It's just quiet. Now if you get on it, you can hear it, but you know, that's kind of what you want. If you get on it, you can hear that good noise. But in just normal driving, it's as quiet as any other truck. So, and it's not the giant pipe with the big drone and or hum going down the road. All that's good on it. So it is the 6.7 Power Stroke diesel. Like I said, it has been deleted, so you don't ever have to put any exhaust fluid in it again, and the motor's not being choked down by, you know, a stopped up exhaust filter. So just something to be aware of depending on where you live. Just something to keep in mind. But like I said, if you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. I would not hesitate to get in it and go anywhere. We'll be glad to pick you up at Jackson, Mississippi International Airport. We'll come back here to our place in Byram and do all the paperwork and feedback and everything and let you get on the road. And we make it a smooth, simple deal. But we also understand most of our customers are from the Northeast, from the Midwest, and they're buying from us because we've got great prices and rust-free trucks. And so those of you from a long way off, we realize you may not want to spend several days driving or flying in, then driving home, or you may not want to be cooped up on an airplane with people who have no telling what. But if that's the case, don't let the idea of shipping this truck scare you. I mean, that's why we do these videos, so you can see for yourself that they really do go down the road just like it should. Lost my train of thought. So don't let, like I don't know if I already said it, but don't let the prices you see online for shipping scare you off either, because depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off. And the reason for that is most of these guys you find online giving out shipping quotes aren't actual shippers. They're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front and call it a deposit, but it's really their broker's fee for finding somebody else to actually haul it. And they all use this one website that's not open to the public. It costs $2 or $3 grand a year to be a member, and that's where they find drivers to haul your truck. Well, we're on that site, but we don't charge anything to our customers. Now, if you're not our customer, we'll set you up for $50 with wholesale rate, but we'd rather you be our customer, and we'll do it at no charge. We'll find somebody to haul the truck to you and take care of all the shipping arrangements. So basically the way it works is FedEx us a cashier's check, or better yet, do a bank wire. Those are a lot quicker. And just for the price of the truck. And as soon as we get that, we post it for shipping, and we just wait to hear from somebody. When we do, we make all the arrangements, and when they drop it off, you just hand them cash for the shipping. We don't make anything off of it. There's no fees or deposits with us. It's just a free service to our customers to arrange the shipping for you. Now, understand, we're not the shipper. We're just finding somebody to ship it on your behalf. So, that's why we have to get paid up front, because we're not the ones actually shipping it. But, that's part of the reason we do these videos, so you can see for yourself that the truck will go down the road like it should. So if you have any questions, if you want to get a ballpark estimate, shoot me a text to 601-376-9869. Text me with your zip code and which truck you're interested in, and I will get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta, or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then I can get you a real good deal on shipping. So just something to keep in mind. There's the backup camera, since I'm about to back up and showing you that it works. But yeah, text me your zip. I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you have any questions about the truck, call me, 601-376-9869. If I don't answer, hang up. Don't leave me a voicemail. Shoot me a text. I may not answer the phone first thing in the morning or late in the evening, but if I'm awake, I'll answer a text for the most part. So if I don't answer the phone, that's the best way to get a hold of me. If you have any questions about the truck, about what it takes to buy it, about the delete, anything else, just let me know. Give me a call or text me, whatever you'd rather do. One thing I do want to show, now that we've been driving a little while, you can see on the dash there's only one light on, and that's the tire pressure light. And I don't know, if it's got a bad sensor or what, but you know, I mean, it's just something that happens. You can buy a whole new set of tire pressure sensors on eBay for $20 or $30, which I think we did. I think they may just need to be reprogrammed to the truck, but so, you know, if I fix it, consider it a bonus, but if not, just expect the tire light to be on, and that way, you know, nobody will be disappointed. I don't want to get bad feedback over something nitpicky, so if I know about it, I try and disclose it. The only other thing I need to discuss is the miles. You can see 215,000 miles. This truck is super straight, goes down the road just like it should, but there is a Carfax history says at some point it showed 382,000, something crazy. So obviously I don't think this truck has 382,000. Now, that's not to say it don't, but I don't think it does. I mean, you get a truck with near 400,000 miles, seats don't look like this. They got odors. This truck doesn't have any smoke or pet odors. They're just ragged out. They're rattling. They're shaking. This one's not. But I want you to be aware of it, so I'm going to sell it TMU, which is car dealer slang for true miles unknown. So just want to point that out. I mean, obviously, I mean, look at the steering wheel. You don't get 400,000 miles and your steering wheel looks like that, but who knows? So maybe it's been on the interstate since it was new and somebody had to fix the cluster. It's just how I got it, so that's how I'm passing it along. Buy this truck based on condition. I mean, heck, I just sold a 12 with 292,000 about a month ago, and they drove it to Arizona. I mean, these 6.7s, they're tough to beat. If you look back at my video history, I had a 15 F350 with 340,000. It didn't even have any blow by. I mean, you keep these things serviced. If you use Motorcraft filters, change the oil every 5,000, change the fuel filters every other oil change. These things can just go and go and go. I mean, we've had them with 700,000 miles. It's crazy, but anyway, just pointing that out so nobody gets mad at me, obviously. If you have any questions about the truck, like I said, give me a call or shoot me a text. 601-376-9869. Appreciate you watching the video and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.